Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. The South Dakota Board of Regents has filed an intent to terminate a University of South Dakota professor following a disparaging social media post he made about the shooting death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The post by Professor Michael Hook got the attention of South Dakota Speaker of the House John Hanson, who shared the post on his X account and called for Hook's firing. The board has placed Hook, who's listed as an art professor for USD, on administrative leave, and he was immediately relieved of all of his duties. The board issued a statement that reads, "As the state's public university system, it's essential for our institutions and employees to promote constructive dialogue based on mutual respect." You can read what Hook posted about Kirk, plus reaction from Governor Larry Roden in this KELOLAND.com original by Ray Yost right here on our website. Meanwhile, people in Sioux Falls are calling for an end to political violence in the aftermath of Kirk's assassination. People we spoke with in downtown Sioux Falls say they're glad a suspect is now in custody and add that everyone needs to be tolerant of opposing political viewpoints.
We need to do what Charlie did and debate things. Talk about it. Use your words. Don't use physical violence.
Natalie Wingen was a fan of Kirk's, who says he did much to bring more young people into the political process. A Sioux Falls man is accused of beating a woman and forcing her into a minivan. Police arrested Joseph Gherkin Thursday night after a witness reported the kidnapping earlier that morning. According to the Department of Corrections website, Gherkin was released on parole earlier this year, and his parole officer had been attempting to locate him. Gherkin is charged with kidnapping and assault and is being held on a $10,000 bond. Police say the victim and Gherkin knew one another. A third suspect is behind bars, accused of being involved with Rapid City's latest homicide. 34-year-old Dustin Yatsete is accused of aiding and abetting second-degree murder. The two other men, 24-year-old Joshua Thunderhawk and 31-year-old Tyler Ironboy, are also believed to be involved in the murder. The victim was badly beaten and found in an apartment building hallway earlier this week. The Out of the Darkness Walk takes place today in Sioux Falls. The event is organized through the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. People taking part in the walk can display different sets of beads based upon their colors.
The silver represents military or first responders that have been lost. Gold represents a parent that has been lost. So we have 10 different colors. They will all be there. They are all free. Please take whatever beads that represent your personal connection to our cause.
The walk takes place at noon today at Faywick Park. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Scott Munt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Perry. After following showers and thunderstorms with locally heavy rainfall this morning, parts of north central South Dakota will eventually try to bring in some clearing and warm temperatures. Numbers today will reach the 80s and 90s, a chance for low 90s across east central to southeastern South Dakota. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Scott. It may still feel like summer, but fall is already in full swing at a pumpkin patch just outside of Yankton. Amazing Acres opens for its 6th season today, and one of its featured attractions is a country-themed corn maze. This year, the maze is in the shape of country singer Lainey Wilson.
We actually have two corn mazes that make the shape of our Lainey Wilson corn maze. And so the second corn maze, or I call it the second one, the smaller of the two, takes much less time, 15-20 minutes, much more geared for the kiddos so they can get in and out of there too.
And to go along with the Lainey Wilson corn maze, there's a drawing you can enter to win tickets to one of her concerts in Las Vegas. The maze opens at 10 o'clock this morning. The Fall Parade of Home features more than 40 new homes on display in the Sioux Falls area. You can tour the homes from 1 to 5 p.m. today and Sunday, as well as next weekend. It costs $5 to tour the 2 feature homes. Otherwise, all of the other homes are free to see. Round 2 of the Sanford International takes place at Minnehaha Country Club in Sioux Falls. The gates open at 8 a.m. The first group tees off at 10:15. There will be a Greats of the Game 9-hole challenge at 3:15. A volunteer appreciation party takes place at 4 o'clock, followed by an after party on the driving range at 5. The final round of the Sanford International takes place on Sunday. Indigenous Artists of the Prairie is a showcase of Native American art, craft, music, and food. It's taking place at Gooder State Park, southeast of Sioux Falls, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Roots of Brazil in Sioux Falls is hosting Roots Fest, an outdoor celebration of diversity taking place from noon to 8 p.m. Activities include live music, a food tent, and a kids zone. Sioux Falls Curling is hosting a Learn to Curl event at the Shields Iceplex. All equipment will be provided. The cost is $20. Registration is at 6:30 with the session starting at 6:45 p.m. Scott?
And in weather, looks like the showers, thunderstorms from this morning are expected to make their way into North Dakota by the midday hour. We'll try to bring in some clearing as we do get into the afternoon, and warm or hot temperatures as we do warm to the 80s and 90s. We'll see what redevelops later this evening as we may see a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the south central South Dakota. A better chance for more widespread rain later tonight and tomorrow across western parts of central South Dakota. And then the later we go in the day tomorrow, we'll watch for scattered showers and thunderstorms across the east and southeast. There is a chance for severe weather. It's a marginal risk today, highlighted in green across western South Dakota. That's level 1 out of 5. And then that moves into eastern Kettleland for tomorrow. Forecast for today showing temperatures in the 80s and 90s. And you can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great weekend.